Oh, what to say. I guess we'll just go on to the morning motivational rant for now. Yeah. So, we've talked a lot about people's personal worth or internal worth, and kind of what breaks us down on a regular basis, what gives us motivation to move forward. We talked about a lot of stuff. Something we've always kind of touched on but never really discussed was something we touched on today, was the idea that you have to be comfortable with yourself. We've seen through the quarantines and everything that we really have a situation where we're getting a lot of stresses from outside of what we do. And it's hard because we don't really realize some of the things that are happening around us, because we're being told mixed information. We're being given, what are they called, alternative facts. And it's confusing. But, a lot of people are trying to stand up for something that doesn't make any sense. There's an entire group that's now trying to say that it's illegal, it's unconstitutional for you to be asked to wear a mask. And it's very, very disheartening, the things that are happening around. But one of the most important things through all this is we saw how fast people's mental health just disappears. And that's one of the big things that we're seeing, is that while people's mental health has had a complete and utter lack of support over the decades that everything's been going to shit, that we're forgetting that's our primary responsibility, even as being a human being, just trying to do things right, is important, because we have to know ourselves and get down to what we want and what we believe as well, before we can go and start sending out feelings to other people and stuff. It just gets so dangerous. And I know that seems like a lot of maybe wasted time or time invested for something that may or may not work. My theory is just that if you're not comfortable with knowing who you are, how can you expect anyone else to love you too? Because remember, that's that unconditional love. That's that goal that we all have, and we're missing out in a lot of it. And that's really difficult, because after all is said and done, we're seeing a huge environment of people that are not making sense. They're not really giving us information that we need to make choices, but instead trying to inflate us and enrage us and have us doing all these crazy things, and we don't know why. It's scary. But that's why I think this is a huge opportunity for us to internalize some of our feelings, but to get to know who we are, what are our go and no-go zones. And I know that sounds funny, but the idea is that that's a very, very important gauge in certain jobs, where you have limit, no limit, and you can't go further than those points. You have to make sure that that's where it goes. And if you know those for yourselves, then you can gauge exactly what it is you're okay with. Certain situations, like we discussed today, where you're going, that's too much for me, I'm out, just fuck it, right? And that's something that it's hard to make that decision, because it really feels like you're pulling off a Band-Aid, but it's a lot stronger than a Band-Aid. It's like duct tape, and you worry that you're going to damage yourself, when in actuality it's more damaging to leave it on. I think that's all I'm going to say for that, guys. So Crystal hasn't come back yet, so it's just me and my pretty face, so lucky you guys. But you can find Crystal on Simply Me on YouTube, and then Crystal Morency on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. I'm Dino the Genetic Marvel, and you can always find me on YouTube. I have a fan page on Facebook as well. I have Instagram and Twitter. But Morning Motivational Rant, guys, please like, share, subscribe. We're not just on YouTube now. We are on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. We are throwing out little clips as of today, so that's exciting. They're going to release at 10 a.m. We're going to go Monday to Monday. I think we're going 7 days a week just because we have a lot of backed up episodes as well. So we're just going to start releasing them and have fun with it, guys. So in the meantime, have a great day. Be motivated, and feel free to share us with your friends and let us know if there's something you really liked. Have a great day, guys. Bye.